I just arrived in Montreal from Vancouver. My flight was really quick. It was like 4.5 hours, but I just watched a couple movies. I watched both Sex and the City, which was a mistake because there was a lot of nudity, and nudity on planes is terrifying because you just know that people are looking over your shoulder. Thank you, Dad, but my father packed me a peanut butter and jam sandwich that was like half butter, which why would you ever add butter onto a peanut butter and jam sandwich? And there's barely any peanut butter or jam, so that was kind of rough. And in that case, I'm really hoping that the in-flight meal on this flight to Paris is at least mediocre because I just don't think I could handle a bad one right now. Hopefully this flight goes quick. Also, my entire 2.5 month trip is packed into this North Face backpack that I have on me right now, which is very small, and I have pretty much no clothes. But I really wanted to travel light because traveling with a bunch of stuff like freaks me out. But I hope that it's not too light. One thing though, I did forget my rain jacket, which is kind of terrible because I think it probably will be raining, at least for sure in Loire, but hopefully not too much. Okay, so I just got to my hostel and it's kind of not in the best area. It's not bad. Like, I don't know, it's not like Paris. It's Generator, but I'm pretty excited because there's only 4 bedrooms in this room and there's 2 bathrooms. So that's kind of luxe. I'm happy not to be sharing a room with a ton of people, and I'm not worried about all the lights being on like the hostel I stayed at last time, St. Christopher's, and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning and people kept turning the lights on. But yeah, the train ride here was really good. There's a lot like blooming and stuff, and all the leaves are new, so that's really pretty. And it's like the perfect temperature today. Although it's not completely sunny, it's just kind of cloudy. Or it's kind of like a mix, but I don't know if you can see. But I'm gonna go explore, and I'm gonna go get a croissant. This is my fit check. I'm wearing the same thing I wear like every single day, so it's not very special. Brother's t-shirt, pants that are falling apart and don't zip up all the way. This awesome belt. I got my sketchbook and my journal and my book in here, and I'm gonna go walk around and get a SIM card and get a croissant. I was gonna get a chocolate croissant, but I decided to get a almond croissant like the North American I am, and this thing is fire. It's like, it weighs like a pound though. Like there's a lot. This was good value. This tree is just absolutely full of figs. And there's a homeless guy laughing at me in the background. I have been walking for like 2 hours now, and I am loving Paris actually now. The first time I came here, or not the first time I came here, but last time I came here, like on my trip like 2 years ago, I kind of hated it because it was like too hot the first time I came here, and I was just in the touristy areas. And then the last time I came here it was too cold, and it was like nighttime. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like pouring with rain and stuff. Whereas this time, it's like the perfect temperature. I've been walking along like some like quieter neighborhoods, and there's like so many like organic stores, and I'm gonna go get this like stretchy Lebanese ice cream with this root that makes it like actually stretchy. It's crazy. And then I'm just about to see the Notre Dame, and I'm pretty excited about that. The other thing is, people talk about how French people eat like a lot of bread and stuff like that, and that's so outrageously true because literally, it's outrageous how many people just walk down the street chopping on baguettes here. Like it's not even a joke. People just do that. Like that's their meal. It's just like baguette, or like you can just buy like these delicious sandwiches from the bakeries. It's crazy. I'm sitting here in the Tuileries Garden by the Louvre, and I'm reading my book, Into Thin Air by John Crowker. It seems okay pretty so far, but I don't know. I don't know very much about it. I just brought it at the last second because I wanted something to read at my first workaway and in Paris. But I think I'll finish it soon, so I should probably get a new book tomorrow as well. Because I don't know if it's going to be easy to find very many English books in the countryside. I'm exhausted. I've done like what I do every time I come to Paris, and I just like walk like crazy and then feel like dying. But I don't know, I just think I need to like drink a bunch of water and eat something and go to bed early because I'm super jet lagged, I think. But yeah. All my stuff flew all over the place and everything was falling, and yeah, but that was the best sandwich I've ever eaten. It was actually crazy. Kind of felt gross though, eating it like on the ground. I'm in now and I'm kind of soaking wet. I was trying to figure out what I'd do with the rest of my sandwich stuff because I had like enough for 2 sandwiches of the groceries that I bought. So I was like freaking out because I was like, wait, I have ham and cheese. I need to refrigerate that. So I didn't know what to do, and then I got some ice from the bar at the hostel, and I put it in a bag, and I put the sandwich in a bag inside the bag, and I think that'll be fine. So I'm gonna eat that tomorrow. And then I also had a bunch of cheese and crackers that my mom and dad packed me for some reason before I left, and I'm so full now. And I think I'm honestly just gonna like go to bed. I don't know how well you can see on camera, but I went to Stour, which is like the oldest bakery in Paris or something like that. All these pigeons, they're mooching off me. And I got a pain au chocolat, but look at the bottom, it's like nice and dark and it's like full of butter. My favorite part. I'm here in the park of the library of some sort. It's really pretty. I'm just sitting here to read my book for a little bit because I've been walking all morning. I'm on my way to L'Arc de Triomphe. I'm gonna see that, and then I'm gonna take the metro finally back to my hostel, and I'm gonna have the rest of my sandwich that I made yesterday. And then I'm going to take the metro over to the Eiffel Tower and go around that area. I'm not gonna go up the Eiffel Tower. Don't really want to. But I'm just gonna walk around that sort of area on the other side of the river because I haven't been there yet. I really wanted to go to this market. It's like a flea market, an antique market, but it's not open till Friday. So that's kind of annoying, but we'll see. For lunch today, I'm having yesterday's delicious sandwich that I had left over. It's so good, and it's been sitting in the tomato juices because like the tomato was really juicy. So the bread's a little bit softer, which is nice because yesterday it ripped my mouth apart. As well as my lips, like my lips are literally cut. But yeah, it's really good. It was sitting overnight in a bag of ice water because I forgot that I didn't have a fridge. So I'm just gonna enjoy this while sitting in my bunk because I need to relax. Can you see that it's stretchy? Look at it, it's like stretchy. All I have to say is that ice cream was very mediocre. Like, it was good, but I don't know, it was a little bit too sweet, and it wasn't as stretchy as I expected it to be. Like, apparently that ice cream's supposed to be stretchy because of like something with the milk, and some root that they put in it, but it's just only like slightly stretchy. and they gave me a ton in just like a little cup. Like they scooped it around and over. But oh, although they did absolutely cover it in pistachios, which was crazy, but also awesome. It was definitely extravagant and like it was good, but nothing that I'd get again. I don't know what it is, but there's something about the city that every day at like 6 o'clock, it all of a sudden gets really like cloudy and rainy and shitty. I've stopped again for like the 17th time to load my boat. I'm sitting along what's this called? A body of water, but it's a canal. And I'm reading my book, and I'm on page 50 already. So I've been whipping through this. I could eat this book up in a couple of days if I really wanted to. And I'm also drinking the wine that I got on the plane that I got with my meal, but I didn't open it because I saved it for a special occasion. And I think it may get me intoxicated because the last thing I ate was ice cream at like 3 o'clock. And there was just so much ice cream that I'm still full. But yeah. I'm now back at my hostel. Today was a really busy day. I walked all around Paris. On my way back, I stopped off at 3 different parks and read my book. I got to like page 70, which is like groundbreaking. I've read a lot in a day, but I read it really fast because I was only at each park for like 30 minutes. I also drank this little mini bottle of wine that they gave me on the airplane that I saved out of a coffee cup that I had an iced Americano out of earlier. And I got actually pretty drunk off of that little mini bottle of wine, even though it was like 5 inches tall. And I walked back and was like very tipsy. And now I'm kind of hungover. So I'm going to go to bed and drink a bunch of water and then get up tomorrow morning and walk around the entire city once again. For breakfast today, I got a Kuglof, which is like a brioche thing soaked in syrup with almonds and raisins, and it looks pretty delicious. I know they're from like Alsace, which is the region I went to like 2 years ago now. It's pretty large and in charge. It'd probably be good to dip into coffee or something, but I'm hyped. This place is so fire. You know, I've realized my issue is that I never am able to eat sitting down in the city because the only places I want to eat are bakeries and none of them have seating. And I could bring my baked good over to like a bench like this, but I just don't really have the self-control to do that. So I end up just eating it outside of the bakery and then sitting here thinking, wow, it would be nice to eat a croissant here. So I met up with my friend Lou, and we went to Les Deux Magots, and I got an espresso, and we sat there for like probably an hour, and then I got a book. I got Something Journey by Jack Kerouac, which seemed fitting because I'm on a trip. So I'm excited to read that. And now I am going to Maison d'Isabelle, which is a bakery that got #1 rated croissant in Paris last year. I'm really excited to try that. And then there's also a lot of cheese stores like fromagerie and charcuterie in this area. So I think I'm going to walk around and look at those. And then I'm going to go to the Jardin Luxembourg, and then I'm going to make my way to my bus. So this croissant I got from Maison d'Isabelle, which won Best Croissant in Paris in 2018. I don't know why. It was hard to see which one won Best Croissant in the last 2 years, or last like 6 years, I guess. but this one is pretty excellent. Actually, might be the best one I've had in Paris so far. The one at Soleil was really good. This one's super buttery, super crispy on the outside, a little bit more browned than that one. I already took a couple bites out of it. I like to peel it away. But yeah, now I'm just walking the bus. There's this mural that's above all of the shops in Gare de Lyon, and it's like all of France from like Nice all the way back up to Paris over there. And I just think it's like the coolest thing ever. And I'm not taking a train, I'm taking a bus, but I wanted to come in here so I could see it again. Although it doesn't look like it right now, my face is extremely sunburned. So I'm prepared for that to hurt a lot tonight, and I'm reading my book. I'm waiting for the bus to come,